Yo, hope you're all doing well. Yeah, today we're checking out I haven't actually checked out like these sort of guitars on the channel before. We're checking out a headless guitar, from a company called EART. So it's the EART GW2TP-SE in, shell pink. The retro shell pink version, because there's actually, two versions available. Just a normal shell pink and then the retro. I think the only difference is, I think the retro just has a slightly aged looking pickguard, which I went with that version because I just think it looks, I think it looks really cool with that sort of aged, pickguard. But yeah, first impressions, because I do believe this is a new release from them. I haven't seen any like reviews of this guitar, online anywhere really. So I think it was just released, earlier this month. This is like their Tele style, headless, and I'm really impressed. Like seriously, like I am super impressed with this guitar. Yeah, I like honestly for the I don't know how they do it for the price. Like I guess yeah, just everything else is like very overpriced because in terms of brands and stuff. But like just for the and like I've heard a lot about these guys already, just because if you've seen reviews or demos about their guitars on YouTube previously, like a lot of people sort of talk about how nice the fretwork is, like the ball ends, the stainless steel frets. And like, yeah, I definitely have to agree. Like, yeah, like really great, especially at this price point. Like, other companies need to step up their game. Very impressive. So yeah, I guess I'll run through some specs, of this guitar, and then I'll just talk a bit more about it later and then show you how it sounds. So firstly, the body is roasted mahogany. And then the neck is a roasted Canadian hard maple neck. Yeah, the neck is very comfortable, very smooth to play. Roasted maple necks are just they're just very comfortable to play. And this one has like a U to C shape, and, yeah, it's just a comfortable neck. Yeah, just very impressed with it. It's got an Indian rosewood fretboard. It's got the, typical 25.5-inch, scale length for this sort of, Tele style guitar. So this one has the 24 medium jumbo stainless steel frets. And as I said, they come with those little like rounded ball ends. Very comfortable to play. 42 millimeter nut width, bone nut. So yeah, the control layout's just like the typical, like your three-way switch, one volume, one tone. And then yeah, so you've got, I guess this is like EART's, own sort of, tuning system, like the bridge, system, and, tuning's very easy with it. Cause with these sort of tuners, like a lot of people say, I don't have too much experience with headless guitars, but a lot of people say sometimes those sort of tuners can be very difficult to move, but I've had no issues with it. And in fact, it's such an easy guitar to set up. Intonation's just a normal, get your screwdriver out. I got it set up very easy. You've got the little, the truss rod wheel adjustments at the bottom. So it's very easy. I haven't had to adjust the neck though at all. And when I did get this guitar, I do that with every guitar I get. I change the strings immediately. I put, set a 10 to 52 on there. And yeah, just in drop C sharp, I've got it set up in. And yeah, the neck was stable. I didn't have to move it at all. It was fine. I did have to intonate the guitar by, that's gonna happen when you're changing gauges of strings and like changing tunings. But yeah, very easy to intonate. And yeah, just overall, I'm very impressed. The finish, I love the finish. The shell pink, I love that it's satin. Like the satin finish makes it with like that sort of retro, just aged pickguard looks really nice. And one thing that they did mention, which did surprise me, but I actually quite like it, cause it does sort of make it look a little bit, I don't know, if you've seen some shell pink finishes on Squire guitars or other cheaper guitars, sometimes they can just look a bit cheap. It's hard to explain. Like they're just a bit too pink, and like the gloss finish just makes them like too, I'm not sure. There's just like a cheapness look to them. Whereas this one, it doesn't have that. And also this one, the shell pink has a bit of like a sparkle pearl to it. I know it's a satin finish, so it's not much of it, but you can definitely see there's like this pearl sort of finish. It's like a pearl shell pink finish. Yeah, there's just like, just like a little sort of bit of sparkle. It's very, I really love the look of this guitar. yeah, if you can get over, like, I quite like the look of headless guitars now for some reason. I used to think, like, what sort of, like, weird abomination are these? But these days, like, I reckon they're sick. Yeah, very impressed with this guitar. Oh yeah, sorry, and quickly, just the pickups. They're just EART pickups. I think they're called the standard R-Tones TSE pickups set. And yeah, they do the job. They sound like pickups that you'd expect to hear in like a tele style guitar. There is a bit of hum. Obviously, you're going to get that in single coils, but there is like sort of a bit of noticeable hum sometimes that, I'm not sure if the electronic, I'll have to check that out later for when I'll do another video about this guitar later on when I've played it more and all that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm not sure if the, control cavities and stuff like that, the pickup routes, ooh, a bit of spit just came flying out of my mouth. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's, shielded or not. And the noise isn't overbearing or anything like that, but it's just something I've noticed where like I've had shielded single coil guitars where like, they didn't pick up as much, like, and I'm honestly being honest, like they're not that noisy at all, but it's just something I want to be like completely transparent in these videos. Yeah, like there's just so I'm not sure. I'll have to check. I will check that for you guys eventually. And maybe I'll put like the answer down in the comment if the control cavity is, if it's like all shielded and stuff like that. But yeah, the pickups sound great. You'll hear, actually, you know what? Here, I'll quickly show you how it sounds right now. I'll show you some clean tones. You can, I'll go through the 3 pickup, positions and yeah, let me know what you think about how it sounds down in the comments below. So yeah, there's just some clean tones of the 3 pickup positions. And I'll quickly just show you, like a sort of edge of breakup, a bit of like, you know, a little bit of overdrive, sort of some single note playing, nothing too fancy. I'm not a great lead player. So, yeah, just, I'll quickly go through that now. So yeah, I think they sound great. Clean and with a bit of overdrive. I actually quite like them with some overdrive. Like the rest of the sound, like the clips, you'll hear me playing of the guitar are going to be more overdriven. I'll actually be playing some like Scars on Broadway riffs. Yeah, I've been really enjoying their music lately. Like I hadn't been listening to them much, over the past couple of years and sort of just got back. Like Daron Malakian's just a great songwriter. Yeah, great songwriter, great riff. So yeah, check out, here's how it sounds with a bit more overdrive on the guitar. So I'm very impressed with the guitar. I love the way it looks and I love the way it sounds, and it's just a very comfortable guitar to play. I mean, headless guitars are just, they're going to be, lightweight compared to, your normal guitars. They're more ergonomic and, if you can just get over the tuning down, because I know some people have issues with, it can feel a bit weird at first to play without the head. And then, also people don't like tuning down here sometimes. But if you can get over that, headless guitars are pretty great. I think I'm definitely, I'm converted. I'm not always going to just play headless guitars or whatever. But, I mean, the fact that I used to just, dislike them for no reason and now it's okay, yeah, they're actually sick. Yeah. So also shout out to EART. Quickly, just there was with the guitar, with my one in specifically, the fit and finish was really good. Really, the only nitpick I could really go is maybe the neck pocket could be a little bit tighter at the top side between, the top horn and the neck. But even then, I think it's perfectly fine. Really, no, I've had worse from Fender guitars. So, there you go. And I love Fender. Fender's probably my favorite, guitar brand, but, just keeping it real. And what else is there to talk about, really? I'm trying to... Oh, yeah, the nut on my guitar, it's fine. It's completely fine, but it does look like on the surface there's a bit of a crack sort of starting to form on the top. And that's what I was saying about their support. I already messaged them about them and they were really cool. I just said, hey, if you want to send me another one, if something happens to it, it's fine now. If something happens to it, can I just let you know and you can just send me another one? And they've already sort of agreed to that. Cause I'm actually, I've been wanting a custom Iceman style guitar. And so I've been messaging them about that, a headless Iceman guitar, which I don't know if I've seen. It could be the first one, a headless Iceman style guitar. And so I'm actually getting that made by them. I've paid for that and it's currently being made. And, I'm pretty excited about that. And just the communication's been really great. The support, just everything, it's just, I'm really impressed with EART. They seem like a pretty great company from what I know so far. I obviously, I haven't done a deep dive into their history or whatever, but, I quite like their, this guitar. I'm quite impressed. Cause I've always seen a lot of their guitars being reviewed on YouTube and especially their, I think just a normal GW2 EART headless. I've seen a lot of reviews about that and a lot of people saying good things about that. And so, I just decided to check this one out when I saw it. And then, I decided to just put the money down for a custom Iceman style headless guitar. So, when I finally get that one, when that one's made and put together and sent to me, I'll get a video of that out on the channel as well. But anyway, I'm blubbering on. Just, here's another riff. Another Scars on Broadway riff. Anyway, I really appreciate anyone who stuck around and, watched the video. Really, it means a lot. Maybe if you could like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video and you want to see more content like this, I'll be, releasing more, guitar videos in the future. I've got a baritone guitar that I put together. So it's a Fender body, 27-inch subsonic, neck. And then I just had to change the bridge pickup out as well for just a hot rails. And I'll have to film a video about that, in the next couple of weeks. I've got that one set up in drop G. It sounds awesome. And it's just such a, Yeah, it's sort of like, it doesn't look like something you'd play metal on, you know what I mean? But it's just, yeah, it's awesome. But yeah, anyway, thanks for sticking around. Hope you guys have like hope everyone has a great week ahead, and hope I see you guys around again soon. Cheers.